Hi everyone, it's Cynthia, C Flores 285. I hate that name, but whatever, I'm just gonna stick with it. So I'm making another segment of my topic, growing up Puerto Rican. My friend Tina G, who's a spoken word artist, thinks that I should make a one-woman show with that title. So maybe it'll be a project that I will work on in the future. Who knows? But I thought it would be fun to continue on with the topic, growing up Puerto Rican. I don't know about you, but growing up Puerto Rican in my family, this had to happen, or this was like in almost everybody's house that I went to growing up. Any time that I was home or I visited aunt, uncle, grandparent, whatever, an elder aunt, my great aunt, they always had plastic covered couches. I do not, to this day, I really don't understand why would they have their couches covered in plastic. And, you know, older people, elders, whatever, they are kind of cheap. Sad to say, but it's true. Kind of cheap, so they don't believe in air conditioners. They get little crappy tin foil cans, and that's the air conditioner in the house. So imagine on a hot summer's day, you know, you're staying in your aunt's house or your house, and you're just chilling on that couch, that plastic covered couch, trying to watch your shows, and you're sweating, perspiring, because it's like 100 degrees outside, and like every so often a slight little breeze comes through the window, but yeah, you end up stuck to the damn couch, and trying to peel yourself off the couch, it bothers, it hurts. It's like, you know, you need a spatula to take yourself out of there. And this happened to me, you know. Eventually, after a while, the plastic on the couch would just get worn out. So little edges would start breaking, and laying down the couch, you would have these little rips and torns in the plastic, like poking and stabbing you in the side of your leg or in your arm. It was uncomfortable, man. I don't know. I just had to share that. Like, I think it's just not just a Puerto Rican thing, but I think it's a Hispanic thing. Because when I would go to friends' houses too, their relatives will have plastic couches. I don't know, like, I don't understand the concept. Like, you don't want to get your couches dirty. You don't want nothing spilled on it. I don't know. When I go to Florida, I'm gonna have to ask one of my aunts, like, what was the deal with plastic covered couches? Like, I don't get that. I don't know. Who does that anymore? But, oh, and another thing. I know you don't have to be Puerto Rican to relate to this, but in my household, they did this all the time. And I hated this because parents, let me tell you something, you're not helping. You're not helping your child with this. But growing up, right, my mother and my father, or mommy and papi, I don't call my father dad. That's just not allowed. I call my father papi. They love to terrorize my sister and I with El Cuco. El Cuco, in other words, is the monster. So anytime I didn't want to finish my dinner, I didn't want to clean up my mess, I didn't want to take a bath, I didn't want to go sleep on time, my mother and my father will always tell me the Cuco monster, or the Cuco is going to get me. So I was terrified. I thought that, you know, if I didn't do something, I was going to be terrorized and brutally devoured by some crazy slimy Cuco monster that lived under my bed or in my closet. So throughout time, not that I'm saying the monsters exist now, but it just stuck with me, you know. Growing up, I was terrified of the dark. I still am. And I would be afraid of my closet. I would be afraid of my bed. And I remember going to bed, I would run and I would leap through the air just to make sure I landed on my bed, because I was afraid if I walked towards my bed to go to sleep, something would snatch me under the bed and I'll be gone forever. I don't know if you've seen that movie with Fred Savage. Hold on, my phone. Seen that movie with Fred Savage? I think it's like Monsters Under the Bed or something. I don't know what it's called, but it was like in the 80s. And like there's these actual monsters under the bed, and they pull you under, like you disappear into this other world, this other realm. Well, one of the monsters scared the crap out of me. I think it was that big fat guy. I don't know. It was a big fat monster. But that's what I thought. I thought that I was going to get dragged under the bed into this unknown world, and I was never going to see my parents again. Or I was going to get dragged into the closet. Either or. So let me tell you something, parents. If you're a parent and you're telling your child that if they don't do this or do that, the Cuco monster is going to get them, you are causing more harm than good. You're not going to get your child to do anything. You're just going to instill fear in your child. So stop with the Cuco stories. Like, there's no such thing as Cucos. If little kids, if you're watching this now, there's no such thing as monster. There's no such thing as the Cuco or the boogeyman. That does not exist. Okay? You're safe. But that always bothered me. Like, all these Spanish parents tell their kids the Cuco monster is going to get you. Well, thanks for instilling years of anxiety and fear into my heart. That helped me so much. Thanks. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I'll be thinking of more random stories, basically focusing around my childhood and growing up, because there was just insane moments. Like, I don't know, I swear there should be a story or a reality show of my life. But and I will be having guest appearances of my family members. My sister, Ashley, and my brother Sean, who's hilarious, and maybe my parents. I don't know. They're kind of weird though, but I love them. But then again, I get my strange and weirdness from them. So, but see you guys later.